Okay, well, we got an email here from a gentleman by the name of Hayden. I think it's from Queensland somewhere, not quite sure. And this is pretty typical of many of the emails that we get here at Atomic. It says, hey, I own a BF XR6 ute and was looking at putting in one of your complete 698 engines. I was just wondering what relatively close drive-away price figure that it is. He says to me here that he's already got a Melwood Stage 3 Plus clutch and a Melwood custom-built T56. He says, I understand my cold air intake would be useless for this and the 3-inch manual exhaust system that he's got would have to go as well. Thanks for any help you can offer, Hayden. Yeah, righto, Hayden. Well, look, that's pretty typical of many of the emails that we get here at Atomic. People are always emailing us wanting to know about our engine packages and how our engine packages can fit in with what modifications they've got, and also what modifications that they've already got, whether they're suitable or not to be retained. So what we basically do is look at what bits and pieces people have and what their budget is and what their requirements are, like whether it's going to be a 450 kilowatt street car or whether it's going to be a 1,000 kilowatt race car. Obviously there are different requirements for all those sort of things. So for Hayden, basically a complete 698 engine rebuild is $10,900. If you're looking for, say, 400 kilowatts of the tyres, you can do that with the factory turbo. You just need a better intercooler. If you're looking for more than that, well, obviously you'd go to one of our aftermarket turbo kits. We've got a few different kits. For example, I just dragged this off the file. That's one with a fairly small turbo that we do that's making 520 kilowatts of the tyres with a manual, same as what Hayden's got, and that makes for a pretty wild ride. So basically I'd get back to Hayden and I'd say, righto mate, what sort of power are you looking for with this car? And be realistic, don't give me some bullshit figure that you want 1,000,000 kilowatts, Tell me what you're going to do with the car. If it's a daily driver work ute, you obviously don't want 600 kilowatts at the tyres and be running on race fuel. So we'd put together some reliable package. If it was a street driven vehicle or a work ute or something like that, we'll put together a package that'll work to suit your requirements. And if you want to go to the track every so often, we can crank up the boost, add a bit of better fuel, and off you go. So Hayden, that's the story. Get back to me with that information as to what your budget is and what you're going to do with the car, and then we can go from there. Thanks, mate.